You have decided to enroll in the SafeFam program, and we couldn't be more excited. SafeFam is designed by SuperAwesome to create a family-friendly and brand-safe community of creators that brands will be happy to work with. We also want you to have the opportunity to showcase that you are committed to create safe and engaging content for kids. It can be hard to navigate the rules of this space, so we've created SafeFam to make it super easy for you. To give you more of an overview of what SuperAwesome does, we power the technology behind major kids brands such as Disney and Hasbro, helping them to reach their target audience, which is kids, in a safe and compliant way, making sure they're using the right messaging, creating the right content, and not collecting any sort of data from kids. We call it the Zero Data Internet. We have many cool products, such as Awesome Ads, helping brands to reach kids on websites and apps where they are, Kids Web Services, helping content creators to build their own kids-safe site, PopJam, a social content sharing platform that allows you to engage socially with kids in a safe and moderated community, and Kidfluencer, allowing us to create amazing brand content with great young talent like you. And to be part of Kidfluencer, we encourage our talent to also be part of our SafeFam certification program. So let's get started. SafeFam is designed to help you understand the advertising industry in the kids space, the do's and don'ts when it comes to creating content, how to be safe on YouTube, and why you should care. So, why is joining SafeFam good for you? We work with the biggest brands in the kids industry. Think Mattel, Disney, Nintendo. And we have a dedicated sales team of 20+ people around the world who will be able to showcase your channel to all of our clients and bring you great deals along the way. We work with influencers like you, but we also have products that help kids brands to navigate the digital space. We can reach over 500 million kids globally thanks to our marketplace of publishers, which are apps and websites we work with to deliver our ads, or use PopJam, our social content sharing platform for 7 to 12-year-olds. This is something you can also be a part of. You can be part of a larger brand campaign to get bigger deals on a one-off video, and to benefit from extra exposure to grow the audience of your channel. We help you navigate regulations and to do things the right way. We are experts in the kids space and we know what's allowed by law and what's considered appropriate for brands. Take advantage of our expertise and avoid any trouble by following our guidelines. Finally, by joining SafeFam, you'll be seen as a premium, kid-safe influencer by kids brands. What does brand safety mean, and why does this apply to you? In the context of online advertising, brand safety refers to the tools and strategies that will ensure an ad does not appear in a context that would be damaging to the brand. The types of content that could be damaging are, for example, adult content, illegal activities, controversial subjects, copyright infringement, drugs, alcohol, controlled substances, extreme graphic or explicit violence, hate, profanity, unmoderated user-generated content. You can imagine that in the context of YouTube, some brands have seen their adverts appear on content like this, which then makes them scared to spend on this platform. This is even more true for kids brands. Companies like Mattel and Disney are very careful about where they spend their budgets and ask us to ensure maximum brand safety at all times. This is why we work with you, to ensure that your channel is as safe as possible at all times. This means a couple of things. The content you create has to be totally kid-safe, so it should not feature nudity, violence or weapons, alcohol or drugs, or swearing. You should monitor your channel, especially your comment feed, to ensure that your fans' comments are appropriate and do not include things like bullying. Whenever you're creating sponsored content, make sure you follow the advertising guidelines and especially the rules on how to disclose correctly your content as advertising. But we'll discuss this further in the next couple of slides. What are the standards you should apply to be kid-safe? Being kid-safe means that all your videos are free of inappropriate content, whether they're sponsored or not. So, how do you do that? Next, we'll go through the 4 following points. How do you create safe content and how you can create it safely too, why you should ensure there's parental control over channel management, what are the regulations around sponsored content, and what platforms you should use when it comes to engage with the under 13s. Our first point is about how you create safe content and how you do it safely as well. When you create videos, ensure that you do not show kids coming to any physical, mental or moral harm. Show kids in dangerous situations or behaving dangerously, except to promote safety. Encourage the viewer to copy practices that may be unsafe for a child. Encourage children to make a nuisance of themselves to parents or seek to undermine parental authority. Encourage children to share any personal information in the course of creating the content. Include any profane language or violent or suggestive content that would be inappropriate for an under 13 audience. Buy or artificially inflate your follower count or engagement through paid-for or like-for-like means. Nudity. None of their content should show kids or adults naked. Violence and weapons. No weapons or acts of violence should feature in any videos. Toy guns are fine to use as long as it does not endanger any of the makers in the video. Alcohol, cigarettes and drugs. None of these should be shown in any of the video. If you or your friends in the video are under 16, then you should also keep in mind the following guidelines. Ensure a parent, guardian or agent is present during the filming at all times. Ensure that anyone under 16 in the video is not disrupting their normal life, including school. Make sure under 16s are not shooting for more than 3 hours and only between the hours of 7 AM to 8 PM. Confirm with each participant their understanding of digital permanence, i.e. that the video will be made public and may live forever on the internet. Always clearly identify any video or post that promotes a product, e.g. using the ad hashtag. Use positive, truthful messaging that is appropriate for children. Show respect for others and monitor your content and any related open forums for hate speech of any kind. It is also important to ensure that there's parental control over the channel if you're under 16. We advise that you add in your channel description a note that says that the parents, guardian or agent are in charge of the channel and that it's monitored, and that you monitor your comment feed closely. In the case of videos created for brands, either set comments to approved only or police them to ensure no negativity and/or inappropriate comments are posted. Then, what are the regulations around sponsored content? There are 2 more important rules to remember when it comes to creating content with brands on YouTube. How to disclose that you're working with a brand, and how to ensure brand safety with monetization. Let's look at disclosure first. When visitors come to your channel, they must be informed, even before clicking on a video, that it has been sponsored by a brand. For this reason, the thumbnail or the title of the video should contain a disclosure with the word ad in the title of the video, or the word ad in our safe ad watermark on the thumbnail itself. Make sure it's not obscured by the duration counter or anything else. In addition, you should put a written disclosure in the description box and above the fold, i.e. this is a promotional video sponsored by, or this video is paid for by. If only a section of your video contains the brand promotion, then your disclosure should appear before the content starts and must be displayed for 3 to 5 seconds, either as a voiceover or a text overlay. You can also go into your YouTube CMS under Advanced Settings and tick the box for paid promotion. This will prompt an automated text to appear on screen that says, "This video contains a paid-for promotion." Now, onto monetization. Hopefully you understand what brand safety is now. This is why it's important to also look at monetization when you create sponsored content. Some brands require that you turn off monetization, normally for 7 days on any sponsored videos, for 2 main reasons. They don't want competitor brands appearing before content they paid for. If a brand is sponsoring your content, they do not wish for any similar or competitive brands to appear before their video. This detracts from their messaging and devalues the video that you have made in association with them. In many cases, the brand does not wish to be associated with any other product at all, even if they are not similar in use. They don't want inappropriate brands appearing before paid content. Due to the unreliable controls around ads on these platforms, inappropriate material can appear before a kids-focused video, gambling, 18+ movies, alcohol, etc., even unintentionally. In any case, a kids brand does not wish to be associated with this content. Finally, let's talk about the right social platform to use when it comes to engaging with kids. There's a regulation in Europe coming into place in 2018 called GDPR that basically copies a law that's already been in place in the US for years, known as COPPA. COPPA and GDPR basically say that data cannot be collected from kids under 13, or under 16 in some European countries, without parental consent. This is why social platforms like Facebook, Instagram or Twitter are meant for kids over 13 only. These platforms collect a lot of data and share that data with advertisers and other companies. And this is why SuperAwesome has PopJam, a social content sharing platform for 7 to 12-year-olds. PopJam is compliant with COPPA and GDPR and never collects personal data from its users. It's also completely kid-safe, with a genuinely nice and engaging community of kids creating and sharing art and comments in a fully moderated environment. If some of your audience is under 13, you should definitely consider creating an account on PopJam to engage with them. The app had over 2 million kids registered in the US, UK, Canada, Ireland and Australia, and it's growing. You'll be able to create a profile, create really cool artworks, post pictures and videos, and schedule your content through our dashboard, making it easy for you to manage and to engage with your audience. It's also a great platform for you to promote your videos to the right audience and drive traffic to YouTube. One more thing. We ask you to create a short video that we can showcase to our clients and show that you're excited and happy to be part of the SafeFam certification program. we'll give you some guidance on how to create it. That's it for today. Once you sign the SafeFam pledge, you'll receive our official SafeFam stamp that can be added to your channel, and we'll start recommending your channel to our clients to get them excited about potentially working with you. We'll also be here to guide you if you have any questions around safety and how to do things right in the kids' space. We're looking forward to working with you. Thanks for watching.